Hey, this is Dale Tinsley. You're listening to the Connect podcast. Our purpose is to guide you to connect with yourself so that you can connect with others and live a life of meaning and value. Continuing the series, Limitless Potential, Endless Refinement. Peace be with you, and welcome back to the Connect podcast. Hope you guys are going through it, coming out the other end, gaining clarity, perspective, a shift in perception, and going through the challenges that are going to bring change. For today's episode, from chaos to clarity. It's a mouthful, isn't it? I think it's something we can all relate to. Chaos. Emotional chaos, mental chaos, financial chaos. Being in a moment of chaos, whether it's a fist fight or yelling or someone having a meltdown, or even ourselves having a meltdown. Oh man. Life is pretty wild and crazy and can get chaotic. So from chaos to clarity, how do we get there? What does that even mean? What are you talking about? We got to go through it. We have to go through certain moments of chaos to be stretched and to be pulled to show ourselves what we're made of and how we react in those moments. Do we blame? Do we own it? Something to think about as we continue on our hero's journey, refining ourselves, tapping into that endless refinement, and getting to our limitless potential. So I think these things, these moments, the chaos, if you notice it, it might come at you when you're at your weakest or you're at your lowest. And if we get a little perspective and really think about it, maybe it's cultivating us to have that breakthrough, to get that clarity, to push past that version of ourselves. Maybe some pattern recognition within ourselves. And until we really hit that point, we'll continue to repeat these patterns. Our ego will continue to use the same stuff to keep us swimming in that loop. And then we spiral, and then it turns into chaos and madness and just uncomfortable. So I think those moments are designed for us to really, once we survive them or after they pass, for us to really reflect and recognize within ourselves where this chaos comes from, what's at the root of it. Typically the ego trying to use control moments, could be jealousy, could be comparison, could be many different things. The ego's relentless. But, some of the keys of recognizing these things, one of the big ones is feeling the resistance within ourselves, the resistance to change, the resistance of being self-accountable, the resistance of owning it, our part in whatever chaos is going on. And if you're a victim of circumstance, remove yourself from the chaos, walk away. We all have choices. You know, and the saying, this too shall pass, keep that one in the back of your head, because as you're being tested and battle tested and you're uncomfortable and this is painful, it's not going to last forever. Everything is temporary. Our bodies, this experience, the good, the bad, the healthy, the unhealthy moments. The one thing that's internal is our spiritual selves, our consciousness, our energy. So next time you find yourself being challenged and being tested, and you're getting hit with multiple things, pause, take a step back, gain some perspective, go outside, get some fresh air, have a moment in nature, and re-strategize the approach, re-strategize, and become aware of how you're reacting to these moments. And then lean into it. Lean into these moments and find a solution. Stay in your growth mindset. There's that saying that if you have a problem or a challenge, you'll never find the solution or the answer from the same state of mind of the problem or the challenge. So we have to be aware of these things, and we need to step into our higher mind, our growth mindset, and be adaptable. Find that solution. Show courage, ask for help, whatever you got to do to get it done. And I promise you it will work out. And if it doesn't work out exactly as it needs to, it'll be a big learning experience for you. As we're having these moments that are stretching us and pushing our boundaries, just like these jets flying around right now that you probably hear, I want you to think about your emotional state. Your emotional state, because if we spend a lot of time in chaotic moments and chaos, it rubs off on us. People that have seen combat or been with people that are abusive, post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, you're in that fight or flight state for so long that your nervous system now thinks that's normal. Living in that fight or flight, that survival state of mind, that survival mechanism that just comes out at the sign of a little bit of stress or a little bit of resistance from the outside. So seeing these things clearly, understanding them, understanding our emotional reaction and why, is key to regulating our own nervous systems and calling time out when we need to, bringing down the temperature and relaxing. Nature, animals, laughing, music, a massage, the gym. These all help us emotionally regulate our nervous system and balance ourselves out. And without these challenges, without these moments of chaos, we don't get the clarity. Because in these moments of chaos, after it passes and we reflect, we get the perspective, we get new information, and then the clarity comes. And clarity can come in so many different ways and forms also. You can be in a thought and look back to an old memory or something and gain a different perspective because of where you are today in your current reality. And you'll think back to that time. You'll see things a little different. You'll notice something different maybe from a memory. And you'll gain clarity. Or a friend that reaches out to you and shares something profound can be a moment of clarity. Having a moment where you surrender to God because you're in that chaos. I need you, help. And you're sincere and you're truly, truly surrendering. Clarity will come. And in those moments, we have that spiritual breakthrough when the time is right for you, my friend. When we fully surrender to God. From chaos to clarity, emotional intelligence is a huge part. Realizing that comparison is the thief of joy. Realizing that we don't need to and we shouldn't be taking everything so personal. Not everything is about you, my friend. People's reactions to what we do is more about them than it is us. We've all got so much going on. Are people emotionally regulated? Do they have emotional intelligence? Do they have healthy outlets to communicate or to get their frustrations out? Do they understand themselves? Are they self-aware? And not everybody is you. No one thinks exactly the way you do through your lens and your perspective because they're not you. This is your hero's journey. So don't take things personal. And when you start to do that and really embody not taking things personal, oh man, that's some clarity of, I got some peace now. I got some real peace. And you shift, and you grow, and you elevate, and you push. You continue to climb. It's like a runner's high for people that run. You know, they hit a point where there's resistance and they keep going. And then it's like they hit a second wind and they start striding. And clarity comes in those moments when we push ourselves past the comfortability, past what we thought we could do. Truly tapping into our limitless potential through endless refinement. And just life gets so much more vivid and full of detail and colors and sounds and everything. You step into a heightened state of awareness even. So when the chaos comes, don't run from it, my friends. Just stand your ground. Be present. Don't be triggered. Stay emotionally regulated. And realize this too shall pass. And on the other side, you'll be blessed with the clarity from knowing who you are, knowing why you are, staying connected to God. Meditation's a big part of that. And in that clarity is a stillness. There's peace. Clarity is a gift from God. I hope today's episode gave you some insight from chaos to clarity. Lean into it. Lean into it. And for the inner work, when you have these moments of resistance, lean into that and dig into that. Why am I resisting? What am I insecure about? What do I need to work on? What do I need to address? Free yourself. I'd like to invite you to go to theconnection.studio. Go grab a t-shirt, support the brand, support the podcast. Connect to yourself, mind, body, and spirit. And grab the journal for today's episode and all the other episodes. Keep your head on a swivel. Try and sidestep the chaos if you can, my friends. But we got to deal with our own chaos. That's the most important element to this discussion. From chaos to clarity. Until next time. God bless. Thanks for joining us at the Connection Studio. You can support us by sharing with others and posting to social media. Keep doing the internal work, as it will truly make all the difference. God bless.